Hi, my name is Raymond Ramos, and I'm a computer engineering student at Florida International University. This is my individual project for Dr. Faisal Kalim's ethical hacking course. I have to issue a disclaimer that this is just for educational purposes. I'm going to show you how to hack a WP, WPA, and WPA2 wireless network. Why hack a network? Hackers like to hack networks so they can perform what is known as a man-in-the-middle attack, which involves them intercepting your internet traffic, thus gaining access to valuable information such as your login and passwords to certain websites, which may include your bank accounts online. People at home hack their networks to search for vulnerabilities on their machines in order to better protect themselves in the future, to spy on people that they are suspicious of, and for free internet. Who doesn't like free internet? First, we have the WP, or wired equivalent privacy. It was first created with the intention to provide data privacy comparable to that of a wired network, but it comes with a lot of vulnerabilities, as you can see. The major vulnerability being that it uses static encryption keys that are composed of initialization vectors, or IVs, which means the same password keeps getting passed back and forth via data packets with never changing. A hacker can easily capture a good amount of IVs and create their own key, thus hacking the network in easily less than 5 minutes. Another downside of using WP is that if you change the WP password, then you have to change it on all the other computers. Whereas, as you can see now, we have WPA and WPA2. If you change the password on one computer, it automatically changes it on the other computers as well. WPA and WPA2 come with an improved data encryption through the use of the TKIP encryption algorithm. It doesn't use the same master key. Instead, it uses temporary keys that are dynamically changed to communicate, constantly changing. The WPA2 uses, along with the TKIP, it uses the AES CCNP algorithm for encryption, which makes cracking the key a bit more difficult than the WPA. But both of these encryptions are vulnerable to what is known as a dictionary attack, which requires first a 4-way WPA handshake and a word list. It depends on how strong your password is, as well as how good your dictionary is and its variety, in the amount of time to crack a WPA and WPA2 wireless network. How to protect your network. First and foremost, try using WPA2 since it is the latest encryption out there. Avoid using common places such as where you live, your name of loved ones, pet animal names, as neighbors can easily guess your password if you do have it to be one of those. Try using a mixture of numbers, uppercase, lowercase, and special characters to make your password more unique, hence making it stronger and harder to crack. And don't use the same password for all your accounts online. Try using multiple passwords. In case you get compromised, you still have the security of your accounts online to be safe. Now I'm going to show you how to hack a WP. I'm running Backtrack 5R1 on a VMware. First, we open a terminal. Type in airmon -ng. As you can see, we see our network adapter. Now to put it to monitor mode, which is what we need for it to scan the area around you. For wireless networks, we do airmon-ng mon 0. My bad. You actually do airmon-ng start WLAN 0. I was getting ahead of myself, so sorry. As you can see, we have it in monitor mode. But now we temporarily bring that monitor mode down in order to change its MAC address. Wait, I did something off there. Give me a second. if config, oh I misspelled config, go figure, mon0 down. Now to change the MAC address, MAC changer -r for a random MAC address, then your monitor, or yeah, your monitor. As you can see, now we have a different MAC address. Now since we brought it back down, we gotta bring it back up. mon0 up. Why change your MAC address? To better cover disguise yourself so people don't necessarily can directly link you to the MAC address, because every MAC address is unique. Now to scan the areas around, we do arrow dump -ng and the wireless interface name, which is mon0. As you can see, all these networks are being picked up. Typically you would like this to run for a good 30 seconds, but I have no patience whatsoever for this, so I'm going to stop it short. As you can see, we have a WP network which we will try to hack, which is called Moni-Meli. For that you need the BSS ID as well as a channel. And now you type in arrow dump -ng the channel, which in this case is 6-w, where you're gonna create a file to capture the IVs, which you are then later going to use to crack the key. We'll name it crack -BSSID, the BSS ID of they're trying to crack, and then --IVS mon0. Bam. What we need is this number to get significantly higher. In order to do that, we open a new terminal. We type in air replay -ng -1 to authenticate ourselves with the network. 0 mon0. Wait, no. First we need the BSS ID, which is -a. Oh, come on. mon0. Authentication successful. Now to boost the speed of the data packets being captured, air replay -ng -3b -b, which is the BSS ID that you want to boost now. Wow, dude. Paste mon0. As you can see, significantly increasing the packets that are being sent. Over here, the number was in the low teens, now it's already climbed up to 800 already. Once we have a good amount, we open up another terminal. Here type in dir to access the directory of where your files are being located. As you can see, this is how your WP file was saved as, the crack -01 IVS. Since I'm running this on a VMware, it's pretty slow, and it lags a good amount. Now, last but not least, we do air crack -ng space the name of that file. paste that in. I'm gonna wait for the data amounts, data IVs to get up to at least 8,000 for it to be quicker to crack. It's going pretty quick. And here we go. So you can see it's cracking it right now. The crack is currently trying to create its own key based on the amount of IVs I have. Actually, now that I have 10,000, let me try air crack with the 10,000 IV, which will be even faster to crack, as you will quickly see. Now we just wait for it to crack. And as you can see, the key was correctly found. It took a little bit longer, 1 minute 43 seconds, because I ended up having to need more IVs to do it. And now let's go and try hacking a WPA. Open a new terminal. You still need the mon 0, all that good stuff. So repeat it if you don't have it already. And we go back into aerodump-ng mon 0. But this time, let's go for 2-wire A10. You need the same BSS, the same as last time, the BSS ID and the channel, which this one is channel 8. aerodump-ng mon dash W. The file you're creating is called WPA dash the channel 8 dash BSS ID. And then dash IBS mon 0. As this is going on, remember we need the WPA handshake, which is the most crucial part in order to crack a WPA network. And we get that by doing air replay dash ng dash 0, the number of times you want to try to de-authenticate them, which in essence what you're doing is kicking someone off so you can get on. Let's try a good 15 times. Dash E of the ESS ID, which is this case 2-wire 810, then your monitor interface name. And there we have our WPA handshake. Now we do our word list attack. As you can see, after sending multiple the authentication requests, we were able to acquire our WPA handshake, which is crucial in order to be able to crack a WPA and WPA2 wireless network. Now we go into the final step. We open up a new terminal. We put it here, and we type in aircrack-ng space -w. Here we insert our dictionary or word list that we're going to be using to perform our dictionary attack. Mine conveniently happens to be on the desktop, so you can just drag it in. And there you have it. Space the file that you created earlier. In my case, it was WPA-01.ibs. Then we press enter. And as you can see, Aircrack is going to my word list, trying to figure out which password it might be to be able password or passphrase, you never know, is serving as a password of this network. This process can take a good lengthy time, 20 or more minutes. As you can see, this is the speed of the keys it's going per second. These are all the keys that it's gone through. Only 8,000 so far, but my word list is a million words, so I might be here for a good while. And all we gotta do is now wait for it to find the password. If it doesn't find it, you'll have to get yourself a new dictionary to be able to crack the password. Now we just wait until it finds it. I let Aircrack run for a while since it's a time-consuming process, and took a screenshot of the final outcome. Ended up taking 18 minutes and went through 305,000 of the 1 million keys that were provided within my dictionary, and the password was that right there. If you have problems finding a dictionary, you can always go into places, computer, file system, pen test, what was this, passwords, and there should be one with, here we go, word list, and dark code is a dictionary / word list that comes with backtrack, which is pretty useful when performing these attacks. Thank you, until next time. Remember, this video is only for educational purposes only.